What if the next world war didn't last years,
But ours, for thousands of years, were fought with swords, guns, and armies. Cities were destroyed slowly.
battles took time. But today, humanity possesses weapons capable of destroying entire cities in seconds. And if a third world war ever begins,
The world may never look the same again. War has always been brutal.
history shows cities burned to the ground, families separated, children growing up without parents,
Entire generations traumatized. In every war, ordinary people suffer the most. Not soldiers, not leaders, but civilians. Homes destroyed.
hospitals overwhelmed,
Food and water disappearing.
fear becoming part of daily life.
But modern war carries something history never had before. In past wars, destruction spread slowly.
But nuclear weapons changed that forever. One nuclear explosion can erase a city.
The heat alone can burn everything within miles. The shockwave can flatten buildings.
Radiation can poison land and people long after the explosion,
And modern nuclear weapons are far more powerful than the first ones ever used.
which means the next global war would not resemble any war in history.
It would be faster, more destructive,
And far harder to stop once it begins.
experts warn that if large nuclear powers entered direct conflict,
The consequences could be catastrophic.
multiple cities destroyed, global panic, economic collapse, infrastructure failing, and the effects wouldn't stop with the explosions,
Smoke from massive fires could rise into the atmosphere.
blocking sunlight, lowering global temperatures, damaging agriculture, creating widespread famine.
This scenario is sometimes called nuclear winter, a world where survival itself becomes uncertain.
Now imagine something difficult.
Imagine you are a leader during a global war.
Your country is under attack.
You have the power to launch nuclear weapons.
You believe using them might stop the enemy, but you know millions of civilians could die. What would you do?
History shows that leaders often make decisions under enormous pressure,
Fear, survival, responsibility.
and sometimes
Those decisions change the world forever. Nuclear weapons exist today partly because nations fear each other. This is called deterrence. The idea that if everyone has devastating weapons, no one will dare use them. For decades, this fragile balance has prevented large wars between major powers.
but it also means something unsettling.
The survival of millions of people depends on human judgment.
Human restraint and human self-control.
History teaches us something powerful. War is rarely as simple as heroes and villains.
It is complex,
Painful, and its consequences often last generations.
but nuclear weapons introduced something new.
For the first time in history, humans gained the ability to destroy civilization itself.
Which makes one question more important than ever. Not can we build powerful weapons,
But can we control ourselves?
history is not just a record of the past,
It's a warning about the future.
because the same human emotions that shaped history still exist today.
Fear, pride, power.
And if we don't understand our own minds, we may repeat the same mistakes.
Remember, control your mind before your mind controls you. And if this video made you think, subscribe.
Because every Wednesday and Saturday, we explore the darkest histories and psychological truths about humanity. These videos are only about 5 minutes long, but those 5 minutes might change how you see the world forever.